Hello everyone. Preparing for competitive examination. I'm quite sure about it. Most of you are preparing for the competitive examination like NQT or TCS. Yeah, if I'm talking about Ignite, your CAT, your WILP, your MAT, whatever it may be. Because after the completion of your graduation, most of the students are moving for that. But the problem begins that without having proper preparation, that you are not going to have any success in those kind of examination. So what is the problem? Basically, for the last few days, I am getting the complaint from the students that sir, my English बहुत कमजोर है, वो grammar section एकदम नील है. कैसे हम लोग spotting error को identify कर सके? Because in number of competitive examinations, spotting error एक बहुत important segment होता है और जिसमें questions on regular basis the questions are appearing in the question paper. So what is that? What should be the right strategy? Look, first of all, I can ensure you that if you know the basic rules, definitely we will be in a better position to deal with the questions like spotting error. ये spotting error actually आपका grammar का knowledge को test करता है, right? You are neglecting your grammatical portion. आप grammar से दूर भागना चाहते हो, लेकिन grammar आपका पीछा कभी नहीं छोड़ेंगे दोस्तों. If we are talking about the competitive examination, वहां पे तो बिल्कुल आपको छोड़ेंगे नहीं, because verbal ability is such a section in which your grammatical knowledge will be tested. सो आज के इस वीडियो में ऐसा 5 इंपॉर्टेंट रूल्स के बारे में हम डिस्कस करने जा रहे हैं जो आपका स्पॉटिंग एरर से रिलेटेड है एंड आई एम क्वाइट श्योर दैट एट द एंड ऑफ द सेशन यू विल बी इन अ बेटर पोजीशन टू डील विद द क्वेश्चंस related to spotting error. So 5 important rules along with example and what is the difference, all these things will be discussed. If you follow it minutely, definitely you will be in a better position. I can give you guarantee about it. So without wasting time, let's get started with rule number 1. चलिए हम लोग जान लेते हैं rule number 1 क्या है. Well, rule number 1 is talking about the difference between each other and one another. बहुत सारा स्टूडेंट का मन में ये कंफ्यूजन होता है, सर each other की एप्लीकेशन कब करेंगे और one another कब लिखेंगे. कोई भी सेंटेंस में कैसे हम पहचान पाए कि उसमें each other लिखेंगे या one another. Look, very simple rule it is. If we are talking about each other, उस केस में हमेशा याद रखिए, when we when we consider two persons or things, when the number is 2, तो उस केस में आप each other की एप्लीकेशन करोगे. When the number exceeds 2, चाहे वो 3 हो, 4 हो, 5 हो, 100 हो, whatever it may be, exceeding 2, in that particular case, you were supposed to use one another. So what is the basic difference between each other and one another? It's all about number. If the number is 2, you should use each other, and if the number is exceeding 2, it should be one another. Now here is a question for you so that you can easily identify. आपको हम बता दे रहे हैं किस तरह आसानी से within a fraction of second you can identify the answer. Uncle Paul and I hardly know one another. First of all, you just concentrate on how many persons are being talked about. First one is Uncle Paul and second one I. So altogether two persons have been talked about in this particular question. So considering the number 2, your answer will be each other. Now if another person would have been included, then it would have exceeded 2. In that case, you should have used one another. But in this particular case, it should be each other and it will replace one another. Isn't it easy? Yeah, of course. Because if you know the rule, within a fraction of a second, your answer, you can select the correct answer. It's so easy, right? So that was rule number 1. Let us move to rule number 2. What is that? Now, rule number 2 is order of pronoun. इसमें बहुत बड़ा कंफ्यूजन है स्टूडेंट के माइंड में कि कहीं कहीं हम लोग एग्जाम्पल में देखते हैं कि जो ऑर्डर 2 3 1 को फॉलो कर रहे हैं, कुछ जगह 1 2 3 को फॉलो करते हैं. ये चक्कर क्या है? व्हाट इज द मिस्ट्री बिहाइंड दैट? Now I am just letting you know that what is the difference of order number 2 3 1 and order number 1 2 3. कब कब क्या उपयोग करें, right? First I will talk about order of pronoun 2 3 1, when we are supposed to use that. When all the 3 pronouns are used all together in singular number, उस केस में हम लोग, and those if we are doing some good action and all the 3 pronouns are there, in that case your order will be 2 3 1. I repeat, if we are doing some good action and all the 3 pronouns are present in this particular sentence, your order will be 2 3 1. And what does it mean? Actually, second person will come first, followed by third one, and lastly I will talk about the first person. And when to use 1 2 3, let us know. When all the 3 pronouns are used all together in plural number, or if there is confession, unpleasant act to be mentioned, अगर हम लोग कोई गलत काम कर रहे हैं और तीनों pronoun उसमें present है, उस केस में हम लोग use करेंगे 1 2 3. है ना बहुत आसान, बिल्कुल आसान है। आप खाली इतना ध्यान दीजिएगा, यू जस्ट गो थ्रू द सेंटेंस, if there are three pronouns present in that particular sentence, you move on that what kind of action it is. Whether it is a bad action, it should be 1 2 3. If it is a good action, it should be 2 3 1. Very simple. So in this particular question, you, Jack, and I will go for a movie. Going for a movie is not a crime. Going for a movie is not a bad action. So here in this particular question, we have talked about some good action. And there are three pronouns, you, Jack, and I. The order is perfectly all right, 2, 3, 1. So that is the difference between order of pronoun 2, 3, 1 and 1, 2, 3. That was rule number 2. Let us move to rule number 3. चलिए हम लोग जान लेते हैं rule number 3 क्या कह रहे हैं. Now, rule number 3, it's very, very interesting. And I have found, believe me, I have found number of questions regarding this particular rule in number of competitive examinations. Okay. So, अगर आप बात करो between you and me होगा या between you and I होगा, there is a big confusion in the mind of the students. But after watching this video, I'm quite sure that all of you must have understood that what should be used, what is the right one, between you and me or between you and I. Look, before going to this particular concept, I would like to tell you one thing, that there are two cases, nominative and objective. Objective case में क्या होता है, I नहीं होता है, me होता है. Objective case में he नहीं होता है, him होता है. Objective case में she नहीं होती है, her होता है. तो basically the difference between I and me, he and him and she and her, ये क्या है चक्कर, इसमें एक हुआ nominative, I nominative, he nominative, she nominative, and rest of the things like him या her या me, all these things are considered objective case of pronoun. So यहाँ पे चक्कर यही है कि between, once you start the sentence with between, after that always you should use objective pronoun. So there is no chance of getting I, there is no chance of getting he, there is no chance of getting she. Always you should use me. So in this question, between you and I, he is intelligent. What's wrong in that? Of course, if the sentence has been started with between, then definitely the following pronoun will be, of course, in the objective pronoun, objective case. So instead of I, it should be me. So that is what you were supposed to use. You should always follow the objective pronoun after between. That was all about rule number 3. Let's move to rule number 4. चलिए हम लोग जान लेते हैं rule number 4 क्या है. It's a very, very interesting rule, I must say that, and you just observe it minutely, right? Rule number 4 is saying that 9-meter scale होगा या 9-meter scale होगा. Is it meters or meter? Problem क्या है? There is a basic concept that when the number is plural, always हम लोग noun के साथ s use करते हैं. Boys plural होता है, girls plural होता है. लेकिन in this particular case, 9-meter scale होगा या 9-meter scale होगा. Now, coming up to the rule, when a noun denoting weight, number, money, length, or measure is following a number, the noun form does not change as long as another noun or pronoun follows it. अब देखिए क्या है चक्कर, 9 के बाद आपका क्या लिखा हुआ है यहाँ पे, मीटर्स, राइट. उसके बाद क्या है, उसके बाद और एक नाउन है, दैट इज स्केल. इफ इट इज सो, एक नंबर है, उसके बाद एक नाउन है, यूनिट है, और उसके बाद फिर दोबारा एक नाउन दिया हुआ है. इफ दिस इज द केस, इन दैट केस आप कभी भी वहां पे 9-meter स्केल नहीं बोल सकते हो. जब भी आपको बोलना होगा 9-meter स्केल बोलना होगा, बिकॉज इट इज नॉट गोइंग टू बी चेंज्ड. So if somebody is saying that 9-meter scale, it's absolutely wrong. In this question is written that this is a 9-meter scale, which is absolutely wrong. It should be meter in place of meters because it is followed by a noun and it should not be changed. Unit will not be changed. It should not be plural one. Plural form नहीं होगा, वहां पे singular form होगा. Right? That is rule number 4. Now let us move to rule number 5. What is that? Let us know. If I talk about bank PO, yeah, if I talk about CAT, yeah, MAT, yeah, any of the competitive examinations, I must ensure you that this is a rule which is really going to play a crucial role. No fewer than होगा या no less than होगा. Maximum time students का ये गड़बड़ हो जाता है, गलती कर बैठते हैं कि no fewer की जगह no less लगा देते हैं या no less की जगह no fewer को एप्लीकेशन करते हैं. आज का इस वीडियो से आपको एकदम क्लियर कट आइडिया हो जाना चाहिए कि when to use no fewer and when to use no less than. चलिए हम लोग रूल पे आते हैं फर्स्ट, राइट. फ्यूअर इज यूज्ड फॉर डिनोटिंग नंबर व्हेल लेस इज यूज्ड डिनोटिंग क्वांटिटी. Few say I have fewer and little say I have less. Less is comparative degree. Fewer is comparative degree. The positive degree is few and little. तो basic difference कहाँ पे है? In the question, whatever is going to be provided in the question paper, if you find it that it is countable, in that countable case, you should always use few, yeah, fewer, depending on the nature of the sentence. But yes, if it is uncountable, that denoting quantity, then definitely you will go for little, yeah, less. Right? Very simple concept. No fewer will be used in case of countable and no less is used in case of quantity, uncountable. So in this question, it is written no less than 30 dogs were there. How many dogs we are talking about? 30. Now dogs can be counted. So in this case, how could you use no less than? It should be no fewer than, because fewer always denotes number and less always denotes quantity. So, my dear students, I have let you know that 5 different or important rules regarding spotting error. I'm quite sure that all of you must have understood whatever I have tried to convey. So, all these important rules should be memorized by you. आपको उसको याद रखना है, आपको practice करना है, number of times. Keep on practicing, and in the coming examination, whatever you are going to have, in those examinations, if the questions may appear regarding these kind of rules, I'm quite sure that you people are not going to falter. You will definitely come up with flying colors. So I have tried my level best to let you know all the different 5 rules. So that's all from my side today. And whatever examination you are going to appear in the coming days, you will be pretty confident regarding this particular section. If I'm talking about verbal ability section, and if it is related to spotting error, you will be dead sure that you are not going to miss it out. That's all from my side today. Thank you so much. Just watch out my next video, and that should be always that is going to be related to one of the important sections of English grammar as well. Because look, the if you it is a series what I'm providing to you in the coming videos and next videos. All the videos will be related to grammatical sections, and in that way you can improve your grammar section as well. So it's my honest request to all of you that keep on practicing and watch the video till the end. Thank you so much.